When people watch Singles Inferno, they think they're watching romance. But beneath the slow walks, soft music, and emotional confessions, there is another layer most viewers miss. Singles Inferno is not just a dating show. It is a social strategy game. There are limited days, limited paradise spots, limited chances to build connection, and unlimited cameras. In that environment, emotions matter, but positioning matters more. Over the seasons, a few contestants stood out not because they were the most romantic, but because they understood the structure of the show better than anyone else. They knew when to speak, when to stay silent, when to pursue, and when to wait. These were the smartest players in Singles Inferno history. In Season 1, Song Ji-ah immediately demonstrated strategic awareness. From her very first appearance, she understood something crucial. Mystery creates value. While other contestants openly expressed their feelings early, Ji-ah revealed very little. She listened more than she spoke. She avoided emotional overexposure. When multiple male contestants showed interest, she did not rush to clarify her choice. Instead, she allowed attention to orbit around her. In a format where screen time equals influence, this was powerful. By remaining composed and slightly distant, she increased her desirability. She also avoided confrontation. Even when aware of competition between men, she never positioned herself in the center of drama verbally. She let others compete. That maintained her image while maximizing attention. Whether intentional or instinctive, this approach made her the central figure of Season 1. It wasn't loud strategy, it was quiet, control. Then came Kim Jin-young, known as Dex, in Season 2. Arguably the most tactically intelligent contestant the show has produced. Dex entered the season late, which could have been a disadvantage. Less time, fewer established connections. But he understood something immediately. Standing out matters more than blending in. Instead of chasing aggressively, he used composure as leverage. He did not overexpress emotion. He did not beg for validation. In conversations, he listened carefully and responded with measured confidence. When interacting with Shinsul Ki, he created tension not by overpromising, but by being slightly unpredictable. He did not guarantee exclusivity. He maintained ambiguity. That ambiguity kept interest alive. Most importantly, Dex avoided emotional traps. In a show where many contestants panic when unsure, he remained stable. That stability gave him power in social dynamics. After the show, this same awareness translated into career moves. He didn't brand himself only as a romantic lead. He leaned into variety entertainment, expanding beyond the dating narrative. That adaptability shows long-term strategic thinking, not just island tactics. Another intelligent player was Shinsul Ki in Season 2, though her strategy was subtler. She found herself in the center of a love triangle between Dex and Choi Jong-woo. Instead of rushing a decision, she allowed time to reveal consistency. Sul Ki rarely gave full emotional clarity too early. She listened, evaluated, and observed how each man behaved under pressure. While some viewers interpreted her hesitation as indecisiveness, it also functioned as social testing. In high-pressure dating environments, the person who reveals less often controls more. Sul Ki maintained that balance carefully. Season 3 introduced a more modern kind of strategy, image management. By this time, contestants were fully aware of the show's global impact. Social media growth was almost guaranteed. That awareness changed behavior. Some participants became visibly cautious, avoiding statements that could be misinterpreted online. This is where strategic intelligence evolved from romantic navigation to reputation control. The smartest Season 3 contestants were those who avoided extremes. They didn't become villains. They didn't overpromise. They maintained neutral likability. Because by Season 3, the game was no longer just about finding a partner. It was about surviving the internet afterward. One major strategic principle repeated across seasons: emotional pacing. Contestants who confessed too quickly often scared others away. Those who stayed silent too long faded into the background. The smartest players mastered pacing. They revealed interest gradually, increasing tension without overwhelming the other person. Another key factor was paradise selection. Choosing who to take to paradise is not just romantic, it's political. That choice signals exclusivity, creates jealousy, and shapes public perception. Smart players used paradise strategically, to clarify confusion, to test chemistry privately, to reset narrative momentum. Less strategic players often used Paradise impulsively, driven purely by emotion. That sometimes backfired. What makes Singles Inferno unique is that the rules are simple, but the social dynamics are complex. There are no public votes, no elimination rounds based on popularity. Everything depends on interpersonal perception. In such an environment, intelligence shows in subtle ways. Who controls silence? Who manages eye contact? Who avoids emotional desperation? Who adapts when competition appears? Across all seasons so far, if we measure pure strategic awareness, balancing romance, image, timing, and long-term positioning, Kim Jin-young, Dex, stands at the top. Not because he manipulated anyone aggressively, but because he understood the game without looking like he was playing one. And that is the highest level of strategy. Singles Inferno may look like Paradise, but the smartest contestants know one thing. It's not just about who you choose. It's about how you position yourself while choosing.